Hey, how's it going everybody? BurntBrian here and welcome back to another Tall Can Tuesday. In this video series, I plan to give you guys channel updates, answer questions, give shoutouts, talk about random topics, and of course, drink some beer. Before I get started, if you do have any questions or topics you'd like to hear me talk about, leave them down below in the comment box and I'll be sure to get to them in next week's video. Now, the way I plan to do this is one week I'm going to take a look at either a malt liquor or some sort of large canned mass-produced beer, and then the following week we'll be taking a look at a nice big old craft beer. Since last week we took a look at natural ice, we're going to be taking a look at a good quality craft beer, and this one comes from here in my town of Gainesville, Florida, from one of the biggest, oldest breweries here in this area, and I'm talking about Swamphead Brewery, and the one we're looking at is their Tropical Disturbance. This is a double India Pale Ale, and I actually had a chance to try this one. It was during one of their big festivals that they had there at the new brewery that they built, which is just an awesome place. And it says, let's see here on the side, we've got this unsettling yet comforting sight of a tropical disturbance is something that any Floridian can tell you about. Disturbingly drinkable for a double IPA. This time we kept it simple and built this heavenly hoppy brew with a straightforward malt bill that lays a solid foundation for the hop whirlwind that ensues each time you take a sip. Batten the hatches, but enjoy the beauty because this tropical disturbance will soon pass. So very, very cool. This one was bottled back in let's see, July 10th. So let's see, and we've got 8.7% per volume. All right. Damn, look at the carbonation on that sucker. Top flew right off. All right. And unlike with the other big can beers, I'm not going to sit here and hold it in my hand and show you the label all the time. We're going to do the proper thing with a good craft beer and give it a pour. And my voice is starting to go, so I'm definitely going to want to quench my thirst I've been building up here. Look at that beautiful beer. It's got a really nice color to it, and there are a lot of yeast particles floating around in there. Probably won't be able to see them. Soon you will. I'm going to have the lights adjusted better to where you'll really be able to get a good look at these beers. But there are a lot of large chunks of yeast floating around there. And again, there's nothing wrong with having yeast in your beer. It actually, I find that the more unfiltered beers are actually just so much better flavor. You're getting a fuller body flavor than you would get from a lot of the heavily filtered ones. But anyway, let's go ahead and see how this one tastes. Ooh, it smells really hoppy. Oh yeah. Really nice. Wow, beautiful fruity flavor. I mean, this is definitely a good Florida kind of IPA, and for a double, it's really smooth, easy drinking. Wow. This is a really delicious beer. Alright, so I really don't have a whole lot to talk to you guys about, except I do have some cool videos coming up. Sometime later this week, I will be uploading a video where I had a chance to go and talk with the owner of a place called Sweet Mel's here in town. They make just the best hamburgers I've ever tasted. Their fries are amazing. What I really love about this place is it is a small mom and pop restaurant. I mean, this place is family run. I got a chance to say hello and meet Sweet Mel the other day, and her son is actually a co-owner and helps run the kitchen. He comes up with all of these amazing burger combinations that you can find on their menu there. And so it was really neat to kind of sit down with them, talk about it, learn about the background of the company and a little bit about some of the burgers that they have there, because they're really unique burgers. So there's definitely a story behind a few of them. It was neat to kind of learn about some of those. So definitely stay tuned for that. Of course, I am trying to work on a schedule for uploading videos. Not exactly sure how I want to do it. I know I'm kind of structuring it like Monday Munchies. Tuesdays, of course, are going to be either a craft beer or a tall can malt liquor or large mass-produced beer. Let's see, what else? And I've got to fit in hot sauces in there, food reviews, challenges. So I may just have a day that's kind of a flex day that flops around, but I want to be putting out steady content so that every day there's just about something coming out for whoever likes whatever random videos I put out. There'll be a day that you'll know you can come and watch, whatever it is that interests you most about the videos that I put out. And let me go ahead and take another sip on that note. This beer is going to sit very nicely with that delicious Sweet Mel's burger I just had. Absolutely amazing. And stay tuned for a video on that one sometime soon. It was, what an awesome combination of ingredients for a burger. So other than that, I really don't have a whole lot else going on. Everything's kind of going all right. Work's going good. I am hopefully going to be traveling down to Tampa area this weekend, St. Pete area, and gonna get a chance to meet with a guy named Vaughn Henry, who is the owner of Cobra Chili, which is a hot sauce company out of Australia. And I had the chance to meet them through a really cool group of people, or a couple that actually, a husband and wife, I believe, that owned a place called The Best Jerky Ever, the Chili Cave. And those guys were really nice. They sent me a lot of different beef jerkies and all kinds of different snacks and hot sauces from over there in Australia, and that kind of led me to meeting Vaughn and getting to try all of these sauces. And I was the first person in America to get to try Vaughn's sauces from Cobra Chili. And anyway, he's actually going to be here in the United States, in my area, this weekend for some big event. So I'm going to go down and meet with him and get a chance to do a video or two with him. So you'll get sometime soon an interview or so with him, and maybe us trying some kind of sauce or something. Yeah, so a lot of cool stuff going on with the channel. At least I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are. Again, if there's anything you'd like to see me try based on the food world or anything like that, challenge-wise, whatever, let me know and I'll see what I can do. I really don't do a lot of the extreme challenges, just because I'm more about having fun. And I feel like I'm not the healthiest person right now, and I'm trying to do better about getting in shape and eating right. So I've got a good workout routine and I am losing weight. It's working. But I still have a long way to go before I'm completely happy. But anyway, on that note, cheers to losing weight. So, real quick, I'm going to go through and do shout-outs, of course, and try to do shout-outs in these videos. So people that have commented on my previous video, I want to go through and say, thank you to all of you. I have to say, Tammy B. Jones, thank you for commenting and checking out the channel. I'm glad you dig the lights. It's pretty cool. This is just sort of a makeshift man cave. I'm still kind of figuring out what I want to do, if I want to rearrange the room a little bit, but we'll see on that. But anyway, Tammy's got an awesome channel. Be sure and go and check her out. She's actually from my town originally, and now she's married and lives somewhere else, I believe in Georgia. So it's very cool. Cheers. Thanks for checking out the channel. We've got No Hippie Barbecue and Cooking. Now he does, this is also another couple. They do a lot of really cool videos. And, definitely worth checking them out if you're somebody who's into food. And that's what I love about this YouTube community. Everybody seems to support each other and try to help out, follow along with each other. And he's one of the people I've met recently that just really does get involved and try to talk with people. And that makes this whole experience fun. It gives us a chance to interact with people with similar interests as yourself. Let's see, we've got Enraged. What's up, man? Enraged Double X. We've got TDOT Heat in the house. Thanks for checking out the video. Appreciate it. That's actually a pair there. Definitely go and check out their channel as well, as Danny Mala and Flavio Di Giovanni. I'm not sure if I'm saying those right, but two really cool dudes. They have a lot of fun on their channel. Be sure and check them out. Florida 32 ounce, of course. Cheers, brother. Got Robert Thompson. Thanks for checking out the video, dude. Lost Ways 27. He's always commenting on my videos. I appreciate all the support, man. We've got Arnett Lynn. Always leaving me comments, and I always appreciate the support. Says, hate the beer, love the channel. And hey, that's totally cool. I understand, you definitely won't like any of the malt liquor or the craft beers, but just know that every other week there'll be, a big bottle of craft beer coming instead of something like Natty Ice or whatever. Let's see, what else we got? Matt Plays. We've got The Crew. The Crew actually left me a bunch of suggestions. So again, thank you, The Crew, for leaving your comments. You gave me some really good suggestions, and I do like the idea of, separating it. So 1 week's craft beer, 1 week is, a malt liquor or something like that. Just seems pretty cool. Oreo Kid, a friend from Canada. Cheers. We've got Benny Vigaya. I'm bad with names. I'm probably gonna butcher it. But Benny is a cool ass dude. I appreciate all the support, man. Who else we got? Bob Eats. Bob Eats, you've got to check out their channel. They're awesome. It's made up of Dave, who does a lot of motorcycle vlogs, and you've got, of course, Bob, who just eats absolutely crazy stuff. I mean, it's insane. I did a video with a couple friends of mine where we ate silkworm pupa, and it was one of the most disgusting things I've ever eaten. I'll show you a picture of my can, and this literally is like roaches floating in water. It is so absolutely disgusting. But he actually sits there and devours 2 full cans of it. I don't know how he did it. It was the most disgusting thing. It made me throw up a little bit on that. But what else do we got? So yeah, definitely check out Bob Eats. Great channel. And Maniac 541. So thanks to all of you who left me comments in the previous video. I really do appreciate the support, getting feedback from you guys. Again, you know, there are a lot of topics that I could talk about. And see, here's one of the issues when it comes to making YouTube videos that you kind of have to debate. And I've thought about it because there were some issues on Facebook that kind of really pissed me off. One in particular involving a chili grower up in the Midwest who, you know, purposely was trying to start some trouble between me and another friend. And when I called him out on it, you know, he all of a sudden blocked me. And apparently I'm just one of many in a giant long list that this guy is blocked for just whatever random stupid reason. But I'll just say I'm a Chevy man, and I'll put it like that. I definitely would never buy a Ford again. So there are certain topics like that and political issues and things like that I'd love to talk about, but it just seems to be a big stigma, and people always say, "Ooh, you're gonna talk about politics? That's you're gonna lose half your fan base if you do that." And you know, and that really kind of sucks to me that we are so divided as a people that it comes to that, because you know, when it comes to politics, I see myself as being somewhere right in the middle. Maybe I'm a little more, you know, fiscally conservative, and I'm more liberal when it comes to social issues. I'm all for legalization of marijuana. I'm in favor of, you know, marriages for all, marriage equality. I'm in favor of all of these, you know, social issues. But at the same time, I'm a more fiscally responsible, conservative kind of person. And so it's just unfortunate to me that if I say anything about what I believe on one issue, I'm immediately labeled as one thing or the other. It's like a friend of mine had posted something, and all I did was come in and make my opinion just based my comment on something, and all of a sudden I'm a Fox News watching Republic cunt or Republic twat or, you know, whatever the creative catchphrase is for the day. And it's just like, wow, man, you know, it just amazes me that people judge you so much on one little comment that you make on how you stand on one issue. Just because of how you feel on one thing, you're just this far gone person, and I just don't get it. And so maybe politics isn't something I'll talk about. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm kind of at the point where I'm tired of censoring myself and being quiet for fear of pissing somebody off. So I don't know if there's something you guys would like to hear me talk about that may be controversial or whatever. I don't care. Throw it down below. I'll talk about it. I'll give you my honest opinion. I'm not an asshole. I really don't try to force my beliefs or, you know, down anybody for what they think. But, you know, I just feel like I have to censor myself, and that kind of sucks. So censorship fucking sucks. Now I know this video is going to run on and on. There we go, the last good bit there. But I did want to talk with you guys and kind of, you know, feel that particular issue, because I've really been wanting to say something about how I feel about certain issues. But again, and I'm not going to say it's the left or the right, but I feel like there is this pressure from the outspoken, I don't know who's the minority, who's the majority, but just what I feel like as an outspoken minority that's making me and many other people feel like they don't have a right to voice their opinion, or because you're going to be labeled something horrible if you do. And I don't know, I just feel like it's a shame that things are like that here. I mean, you can't even have any healthy discussions with anybody anymore. And that's the problem. Everybody today tries to debate. Whenever somebody puts a Facebook post up or they do whatever, it's a debate. Instantly you have to debate with all your friends and their comments and their opinions. To me, it's just about having an open discussion. Debates, one person is right. There is no, both people can have a right opinion. It's one's right and the other's wrong. And that's how it ends up. And I don't want it to be a right or wrong. I like having open, healthy discussions with people. And it sucks that we can't do that today. Politics have ruined it for us all. You're either one thing or the other. And screw the people in the middle like me who are just trying to understand things and talk with people. But anyway, I have rambled on. I am catching a really good buzz off of this one. This is just a beautiful tasting beer. Again, nice, refreshing tropical flavor for a double IPA that's at such a high alcohol content. It's really good, smooth. I mean, compared to things like Sam Adams, the Rebel Rouser, which is probably become one of my go-to big name brand beers. And I've heard that they're actually coming out with some sort of new beer that's supposed to be, I don't know, it's supposed to be scaring all the big time mass beer producers. I don't know. But this one is really, really good. I mean, so smooth, refreshing, crisp, not as dry as the Rebel Rouser. Definitely one I highly recommend you get if you can in your area. I really don't know what else to talk about, honestly. That's why I'm coming to you guys to give me suggestions, topics, anything. When I do my reviews, I try to be really professional. If I'm doing interviews, reviews, except for it's like munchies or something like that, I kind of want to devote my attention to the product I'm looking at and not really stray and talk about random things. So I like the idea of having these Tuesdays where I get a chance to enjoy a really good beer, relax, because I've cut back. I really only drink one or maybe 2 days a week, and it's usually an off day, but sometimes middle of the week, like Tuesdays, is a good excuse to have a beer. But I don't know. I'm kind of wanting to open up, talk about whatever, any questions. It doesn't matter how bizarre or whatever it is. If you throw it down there, I'll answer it. Now, I'm kind of a no-nonsense guy in a way, but, I'm a pretty fun dude at the same time. So, feel free, ask whatever. Any topic you'd like to hear about, let me know. I really want to open up with this video series and just kind of get one-on-one with you guys and again, talk about what's going on in my life and as if anybody cares, anyway. So, salute. Perfect beer after that beautiful, sweet, and smoky burger. And I do have a couple more double IPAs I'm going to crack open after this one. Again, I appreciate all the support from you guys. I love making these videos. The Tall Can Tuesday I did recently, I got a whole lot of likes on. I'm getting a lot more feedback. I'm getting some comments. I love that. Like I say, this is all about interacting with you guys. I love doing this because it's so much fun. I mean, what else am I really doing with my spare time besides, trying to exercise? And believe me, this is work. It takes a whole lot to film these videos and try to edit them in some creative way that's going to catch people's eye and make them want to watch your videos. So I'm always looking for suggestions on how I can make things better, to what you'd like to see. Anything, any comments, whatever you'd like to let me know, throw it down below. Again, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate all the support so much. You guys are awesome. We're at, I think 1146 on the subscriber count. That's awesome. Who knows? Maybe I can get to 2,000 by the end of the year. Maybe, if you guys give me a little bit of help. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to join me on all the various social networking sites from Instagram, Google+, Twitter, Facebook. If you play video games, you can join me on the Steam network. And if you're a connoisseur of fine craft beers, you can join me on Untapped. Link should be down below somewhere in the description of this video. And this last one is for you. I'm not drinking that giant blob of foam. So anyway, again, thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, stay toasty, my friends.